Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a new show. This time we're doing something we're calling Rank Amateurs. I'm sure you've never seen this concept anywhere on the internet before.
Yeah, it's definitely never been done before, or even done before on this channel.
So yeah, you know how this works. We come up with things and we put them into categories, and this makes content somehow.
Yeah, there's a bucket, and at the very bottom of it, we're scraping. we're just gonna figure out if there's anything down there still.
And we're just gonna do this for a week or two. If it does well, we'll bring it back.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what's up first?
Alright, first up, we've got some vintage memes.
Ooh. I noticed some of these that I recognize. And
Some of these, when I initially uploaded them, I counted on a bigger picture, so I will have to explain some of them.
Yeah, so I guess we'll go down the list here. This is Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen. This is either Advice Animals or yeah, I'm gonna go with Advice Animals. Also maybe Lolcats. Sometimes it's
It is the original Icon Has Cheeseburger.
the original. Okay. Kilroy was here, the first meme.
The first meme in the last century, anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
There are a few older ones from Pompeii.
Buffalo cave paintings don't count. Of course, Nyan Cat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know this one. It looks like a guinea pig with a pancake on its head.
Very close. A bunny with a pancake on its head.
And they look about the same. They're both as tasty.
Yeah. And yeah, that's it. That's the meme. It's adorable.
Okay. I'll be honest, I don't have any idea what this one is.
Planking.
Oh, planking! I'll be honest, I couldn't tell that was the back of his like that he was wearing black slacks.
Yeah.
Cause it
Pick is too small. I'll get better pictures next time.
Yeah. All right. So, angry face, troll face. Troll
Very
face.
close.
Memes.
Rage Comics.
Rage Comics. Dang it. Yes. Well, the number of memes of this is too damn high.
Mm-hmm.
The rent is too damn high, guy.
Yep.
Trololo.
Yep.
And what does the fox say?
Mm-hmm. I think that's the most recent meme on this list.
Is it newer than? Yeah, I guess it would be newer than Call Me Maybe.
Yep, 2013.
Okay, because
Call Me Maybe was, I think, 2011?
Call Me Maybe was 2011. Dang, right on the money. And now we come to the hard part. How do we rank these?
Some of these are great. Some of these are terrible. So here's the rules for the ranking. S tier and F tier do not have to be used. Those are for special cases.
Okay. Things that go above and beyond.
Yes. Above or beyond, either fantastic or terrible. And at least one entry has to be in A through D.
Okay. Whew. Alright, so planking was a really big deal. It was a huge deal. It covered the internet. I don't fucking remember a damn thing it did.
That's because it was stupid.
I mean, Hey!
It didn't communicate anything. It was the joke in and of itself.
Yes. Hey, I'm gonna do this stupid thing with no context because there can't be any context, and we'll laugh at it because I'm an idiot.
Sounds like B material to me.
B?
It wasn't offensive, it wasn't bad, it was just stupid. That is so much more than we can say for some of the things on this list.
I mean, like, Rage comics were very offensive, but I wouldn't... See, because, like, from a humor perspective, I'd rank this D tier. I mean, it was funny, but it was funny because it was either laugh at this or do your homework, and you know, homework's never fun. So, I mean, I guess we can split the difference and go C, but
thinking about it, it was the last generation's Tide Pods, except this didn't actually hurt as many people.
True. Tide Pods are a real F tier.
Yeah.
But Tide Pods are not yet vintage. They have to gotta get that nice patina on them. Alright. I know how I feel about this. Where do you say it should go after our deliberation?
Yeah, I'll say C. It not bad enough to be D, not really good enough to be any higher.
I just like the fact that I couldn't immediately see what it was. And I mean, I am looking at it. To be fair, I did look like this was just a big turkey with a with either like a giant dildo sticking out of it, or like, you know, there's that hole in the turkey.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Just asking to be stuffed.
Alright, what do you think we should do next? I picked that one just because it was the one that immediately jumped out at me as having a place.
Yeah. Let's honor our elders. Let's do Kilroy next.
Alright, so World War II?
Yep, World War II.
World War II meme. They just do this line, circle, eyes, tiny little mouth, nose poking over. Yeah, the nose is the biggest part there.
Yeah.
Just sneaking a peek over the fence. Kilroy was here. I mean, it is a tame and time-honored meme. There's not a whole lot of variation. And you can't really reuse it. It's not like nowadays where all memes are really just a template that you put on exactly what you intend. This was just its own thing.
See, all you've really got to do to make a new meme nowadays is take an old meme, deep fry it, rotate it by about 15 degrees, give it red eyes, and say something about your parents, and now you have a new meme.
Yeah, or if you could do all of those things and then mention like, the waffle stonks are, you know, something like that. If you just go purely bizarre, yes, classic, perfect meme nowadays. I mean, I wouldn't rank it below a B. There's just a...
It's a classic.
It truly is a classic. I don't know that it deserves A tier, because like I said, a good meme will still be funny years later.
Mm-hmm.
And Kilroy Was Here is a meme that has history, but it's not that funny as it is. Do you agree? Or do you think it deserves a movement?
I disagree that it can't still be funny, but yeah, I agree, B tier.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't see what the humor is in it, aside from the big ol' honkin' nose. It
all depends on the placement. Like, on a rock in the middle of the woods, it's just kind of meh. Okay, yeah, Kilroy was here.
Yeah.
But if you see it peeking over the over a lavatory stall or something,
Yeah, fair enough. All right, let's get some of our musical ones out of here.
yeah.
And cat. Because let's be honest, the cat itself was less the meme as the song.
Yep.
Oh, and that song got reduxed, like, way too many times. And I definitely listened to my fair share of Nyan Cat, except 1920s swing. Nyan Cat, except from, whatever video game. Castlevania.
Tacnane.
Yeah. Yeah, there was everything. Nyan Cat, but actually it was Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. Which was just a Rickroll, but still, I mean, I have to throw it out here so that people look it up and get Rickrolled.
Nyan Cat, but every time it says Nyan, the song increases in speed by 0.2%.
That's the sort of shit that would happen nowadays. Absolutely. And then the background changes that can happen. Is what was it? Nyan.cat?
I think so, yeah.
Yep, it still exists.
Excellent.
You can pick a flavor. Oh, excellent. Sorry, there's no sound on for this for obvious reasons. Yeah.
We don't want to get copyright struck by a meme.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't want Big Pop-Tart coming after us.
Yeah.
Oh, Pop-Tart, another sign of the times. When was the last time you saw people raving about Pop-Tarts?
Mid-2000s?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I have seen some recent internet personalities going back and doing things with Pop-Tarts, but it's really just a throwback for them. So, Nyan Cat.
Honestly, the most I've seen about Pop-Tarts recently is memes about terrible Pop-Tarts, like ranch flavor.
Fair enough. Mac and cheese flavored Pop-Tarts. Ah, yes, Pop-Tart. Flavored with toothpaste.
Toothpaste and orange juice.
Oh, gross. That's the worst combination. Oh.
That's just this year in a nutshell.
Yeah. Nyan Cat is still funny. You can still add variety to it. It's bizarre internet humor, which I think feeds well into making memes.
Yeah.
And it's got an incredibly, obnoxiously catchy tune. I'm gonna be thinking about that for a while now.
Yep.
I mean, I can't rank this anything below an A.
Yeah. I'd give it an A.
I mean, it didn't do anything to change memes, but dang was it a good one while it lasted.
Yeah.
Alright, continue with the music bit. Let's go the newest thing. Ylvis's What Does the Fox Say? A song that, within it, never answers the dang question.
It gives several different answers.
That are all wrong, yeah. I remember, like, I heard the song once, then my sister showed me the song, like, 2 seconds later, at which point I knew it was already, all was lost. Because my sister's, like, 7 years or more older than me, so there was, yeah, old people got these memes. They're trash now.
There were a surprising number of musical memes in the early 2010s.
Yeah, which...
Gangnam Style and Harlem Shake were considered, but didn't make the list because we already had too much music.
Well, you work with what you know best. And we do kind of know music.
Yeah.
Harlem Shake, for me, would be an F tier meme. I hated it. The music was awful. It was just weird. I never got into it. But that's just me.
I wouldn't say F, but I'd give it an easy D.
Gangnam Style, easy A, at least. Man, the dancing, and then the dude humping over the guy in the elevator.
Yeah.
That's... right there.
Classic internet.
Comedy gold. So Ilves is the fox, what does the fox say? Has, several key things to endear it to the internet. Furries. And, yeah, it was a good song. It got its far too long to shine because it got overplayed. Which I think is something that didn't happen in Yancat, surprisingly. I feel like what does the fox say got more overplayed than Yancat, which is amazing.
Yeah.
When what does the fox say is an actual song that has variety and there's different backgrounds and different dancing and different lyricists, and Nyancat was like 10 seconds of song played over a like 4-frame loop.
Yeah. Actually, What Does the Fox Say reminds me of another song that didn't make the list, but has a lot in common with it.
Go ahead.
Miracles.
Miracles. Is that the...
Insane Clown Posse, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, ICP.
It was basically just catchy nonsense.
Yeah. Now, I am
Just
curious...
catchy nonsense with furries.
Yeah, with furries. I am curious if we missed something in translation. Because, as you probably know, the band behind it is actually a TV show in like Sweden or whatever.
Yeah.
And which, you know, makes a lot of sense.
I see what you're asking, but stop to think for a second. What possible lyrics could be added to that music video to make it any more intelligent?
No, I'm just thinking, like, if it was... It's like it's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. Which is another meme that is hilarious in its own right, because it's got puppets and people, and it's weird. But then, if you step back and you look at the whole picture, you see that, oh, this is from a kids show, it's overseas, they make this thing, and it makes a whole lot more sense. And especially even with, when you considering the plot of the show is, you know, all about health and stuff, and they're baking this cake, and that has some weirdness to it. But this, like, I don't know if Ylvis, their TV show, is about a bunch of furries. And I don't think so. I think this is just weirdness. But I feel like there's a chance that we're missing something. I don't know.
So give it the benefit of the doubt and put it in D?
Oh! Oh, you want to put it in F?
I don't think it deserves F, but it's hard to rate it positively for me.
Okay, I mean, yeah, like I said, it was very overplayed.
Very overplayed. That I got tired of the song the first time I heard it, before the song was done.
I will say that this has memes. I'm gonna go ahead and put this out here as another rule. Memes are the language of the youth. And what does the fox say? Lost all of that immediately. Because they saw it, they played it, their parents saw it once, and then forever after it was ruined because their parents would go, "Oh look, there's a fox!" And then all joy leaves the universe.
But you have to wonder whether the parents did that on purpose so the kids would never play the song again.
Oh, you know they did. D. I'm amazed that we ranked that below planking, but at the same time, I get it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Talking about Lazy Town, I actually did a bit of Googling just now. We Are Number One actually could have qualified for this list.
Oh, absolutely. Almost should have. But I guess it's still relevant today.
Yeah, the meme itself happened later, but the song first came out in 2014.
Yeah. But yeah, as a meme, it's still completely relevant. The rest of these, no. Maybe the rent is too damn high, but I don't see it that often, so...
Honestly, the rent is too damn high was prophetic.
Yeah! Alright, so, keeping... You know, just get the music ones out of the way. Just two more.
Yep.
Call Me Maybe has just about the best music video I've seen in a long time. Where it's about the girl that's interested in this guy, she's putting the moves on him, and at the end, he's gay. It's the best. What was there anything like? I don't know of this as a meme. I just remember the song being played everywhere and the music video being talked about because it's an amazing twist. You don't see twists in music videos.
Yeah. It was about as overplayed as What Does the Fox Say, the difference being that it wasn't nearly as obnoxious.
Yeah, the big difference, considering I'm willing to go back and listen to Call Me Maybe, and if it comes on the radio, I don't turn it off. And What Does the Fox Say, I probably would for both. I would just turn that off. Never look it up. Nope.
But it also spawned a handful, not too many, of just spin-offs based on the lyrics, such as, "Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but I'm on bath salts. Your face looks tasty."
Oh, beautiful. Actually, I think I have seen even just the not like a full singing retelling of it, but you know, just the lyrics used and you know, reduxed like that recently. I think it was in prequel memes, but those will never get old.
They're getting old at approximately the same speed as I Just Met You.
B?
Yeah, B.
It's
I'd say more than an internet meme, this is an actual linguistic meme. An idea that is perpetuated throughout a society just because of how catchy it is.
Yeah. And then S tier, definitely.
Is that your troll pick?
No. Edward Keel, I remember when he died. I was actually listening to the radio. I think I had screwed something up in my life. I was still living with my parents, and so because of that I had extra chores. And I'm pretty sure I was like deep cleaning a bathroom or something, and listening to the radio because I wasn't allowed to have any like real electronics. And bam, June 4th, 2012. It came over the radio. Sorry to say, but Edward Keel has died, and they played. It's not Trololo, but Trololo.
Yeah. If I remember right, it was the theme song to some Western that the Soviet Union thought was too American, so instead of letting him sing the actual lyrics, they just made him trololo the whole thing.
It's, the song, I Am Very Glad As I'm Finally Returning Back Home. That's the name of it.
Yeah.
It's like a Japanese light novel. This was everywhere for a time. I mean, for what I feel like was a pretty long time.
Yeah, it was pretty well coincided with Rage comics, I think.
Yeah.
For the obvious reasons.
Yeah. And they lasted for a really long time, so...
I'm honestly surprised they died at all.
Likewise. I mean, it always surprises me when I see a Rage comic, because I go, well, those exist? Why did they stop existing? Like, when did that happen? Why am I surprised that to see this?
I think what happened is they were slowly supplanted by Pepe, and then Pepe got killed off.
Yeah, he did. And that's not a terrible thing. I mean, Pepe's still a huge deal, but that's 4chan.
Yeah.
And that's only 4chan.
Wretched hive of scum and villainy.
I'd say... I mean, personally I want to rank him high. But I'm not gonna let my personal bias get in the way of this. Where would you rank him?
My sense of symmetry wants to rank him in C, just so we have one music in each tier, but I'm not going to listen to it.
Okay.
I'm going to say... A.
I agree. He's good. He was so happy. He fit the meme perfectly without being made for it. That's something that, like, he was a perfect addition to Rage Comics. Because Rage Comics were designed, each face meant its own thing, it was an encapsulation of a feeling. And he perfectly encapsulated what looked like that feeling without ever trying. He's a meme, just like the Rent is Too Damn High guy, without trying to be a meme.
He is to Rage Comics and the Trollface specifically what RDJ is to Iron Man. He was just born for the role.
Absolutely. Alright. Icon has cheeseburger?
So Icon has cheeseburger. I'm gonna say S tier.
Really?
Not on the strength of that specific picture, but just because of everything that one picture spawned that took over the internet for years.
You mean...
That one picture built an empire.
Memes. Without Icon has cheeseburger, there basically wouldn't be memes.
memes existed to a degree before Icon Has Cheeseburger.
No,
there was Rafflecopter, there was Rickrolling.
Yeah, but
not... Icon Has Cheeseburger is the grandpappy of all meme compilations.
Yeah, I mean, like, memes existed, but memes were a small thing. Icon Has Cheeseburger teleported memes into the spotlight.
Yeah.
You know, Icon Has Cheeseburger. There were other memes before it, but all present day memes can basically trace their roots back, because we wouldn't have the proliferation of memes as much without Icon Has Cheeseburger. I hated their website, but
yeah. No, I agree. Their website was terrible, but the content is what kept us coming back to it.
Then again, most websites at that time were terrible.
Yeah.
I'll agree. Based off of its merits, I'll go S tier.
It's like Half-Life or Halo. All shooters basically can be separated into the pre-Half-Life era and the post-Half-Life era.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Alright. So we got 3 more. I'm kind of leaving the pancake one, because I still don't know what it is. You're basically gonna have to handle that one on your own. So, we've talked a lot about Rage Comics.
Mm-hmm.
They were a little divisive. Sorry. Let me use my correct English.
For better or worse, they encapsulated the internet.
Yeah. Mostly for worse. I mean, I still know people that quote them. As do you.
Yeah.
I mean, problem is still, you know...
Why you know work?
Yeah, why you know, dang, what are some other...
Indeed.
I don't know that...
Yeah, the guy with the mustache and the monocle.
Yeah. Well, I just mean that I don't know that technically should count, because Indeed has been a internet love word for a while.
Yeah.
Everyone loves to use Indeed. But yeah, why you know? Then the what is it? Virgin Face or something?
Forever Alone?
Yeah, Forever Alone. I mean, he spawned a ton of the like awkward penguin, or I don't remember what those are.
Socially awkward penguin?
Yeah. Like, he basically turned into advice animals, like I mentioned before.
Yeah.
So...
We posted a Rage comic in the memes channel literally the other day.
Yeah. So it's still a huge deal. But it also definitely was, also less desirable. And there was Rage Guy.
Yeah.
Still see Serial Guy occasionally. Fortunately, don't see Megusta very often.
Yeah.
Which is desirable.
I forget the name of this one. The guy with the pensive look holding a teacup with his foot.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's Yao Ming face. Just, bitch, please.
Oh, okay, it's just called
Okay.
That one.
Oh. I don't know that I've ever seen that.
You've never seen that one before.
Yeah. Not that I can recall.
Okay, well, that's one of the good ones.
There's Derpina. Yeah, but... I feel like we have to rank them somewhat high for taking what I Can Has Cheeseburger started and really altering the path of a lot of memes. I think I Can Has Cheeseburger basically was like, hey, memes can be a thing, and everyone can like them. 'Cause look, here's cats, and you like cats, and cats are cute, and now they're saying something stupid and funny. And then Rage Comics took the idea of having things everywhere and having a universal language just based on pictures. I mean, Rage Comics are pictographs in themselves. You can look at a troll face and know exactly what that encapsulates. You know what he feels, you know what what he means. So you could do a whole comic with no words even, and still understand it, based off of just the understanding of the pictures involved. So I feel like it belongs relatively high, but also maybe not A rank.
Yeah. For being the internet, it shouldn't have A rank.
Yeah.
But I do think B is a good place to put it.
Okay, I can go with that. The placement of I Can Has Cheeseburger is too damn high. For being just a guy running for office.
Yeah.
In New York. He is still used. And I think he basically stands for, in this case, all of the just snippets of news channels and of people that become things. Like the girl that's looking at the camera, the little girl, and she looks devious, and there's a freaking house fire behind her. That almost fits into the same thing, because it's just someone living their life, doing their thing, and the internet grabbed it and went, this is ours now.
Yep.
You might think it's you, but no, this is us.
You're now famous, whether you want to be or not.
Yeah. The guy, he looks at the camera and blinks, or yeah, he stares, blinks, looks up.
Yeah. Overly attached girlfriend.
Yeah, I get all of these people that just, and she even went on to make herself famous using that.
She had a YouTube channel for a while. I think it stopped a few years ago.
Really? I thought I had heard it was still going. But yeah, like this turned people famous. This made people infamous. This made people wish that the internet didn't exist. All good earmarks for a meme.
Yep.
And it's still used today. I mean, A or B. Unless you've got a thought you're not sharing.
No. No, I agree. It's just, for what it is, it's definitely memorable. It's definitely topical, but it's just kind of there. It's recognizable more than it's really funny.
I mean, it's funny with its additions. So the rent is too damn high is a chuckle, and then you forget about it. But this posted right after an image of the bloodied Tusken Raider camp is like, the number of Tusken Raiders is too damn high, Anakin, or just something like that elevates it to be funnier. You can see these in situations and add your own film on top of it, and that makes it funny.
Elon Musk, the stock is too damn high.
Oh, why? Get you and Sasha out of this.
Elon, why? You were the chosen one.
So, what do you think? Because I say A or B tier. Are you thinking?
With the additions and the iterations, I'll give it a B.
Okay. And then it's all you. Floor's all yours.
So this wasn't really the original wholesome meme, but that's basically just the whole thing. You look at it and it's cute. It makes you feel good for a second before you scroll past it.
Okay.
It's a bunny with a pancake on its head. That's all it's supposed to be.
Okay. Wholesome memes. Who'd have thought the internet could be wholesome? Not it.
The internet is...
You gonna start singing Avenue Q here?
Anyway, our B tier is getting kind of crowded, but I'd give it a B.
Okay. Okay. I'd say that's a pretty good lineup. It's amazing. These are still good to listen to today.
Yeah.
I used to listen to Nyan Cat while writing and doing homework. I don't know how, but I did. I definitely couldn't nowadays.
I mean, we used to listen to techno too, and that's not really much less repetitive.
Oh, what do you mean used to? No.
I miss techno. I really do.
Techno's not gone. I still listen to techno. It's hard to find good techno though. The big problem is that it all got granular. So you had techno, and then dubstep came along, and then everything became alright. So dubstep is actually these 13,000 different types of music, depending on where they put the drop and whether they go wub wub or wubbity wub or and so that got split, and then techno looked over and went, huh, what a good idea, and they went, here's 13,000 different types of techno. So techno doesn't exist, but electro step with hyper whatever does.
Okay, I guess I'll just have to comb through those 13,000 different subgenres then.
Oh yeah, and by the way, the 13,000 from dubstep and the 13,000 from techno all got together one day, had one giant orgy, and now have 8 billion babies. So...
one of which is electro swing, which does kind of scratch the itch.
Yes. Electro funk is better though, amazingly. It's hard to find though.